What is going on YouTube? Another sneaker review for you. In this video I'll be reviewing the Nike SB Skunk High Rep. Now for some of us this has been a largely anticipated release. Only Kicks VIP did a pre-order on these. I believe it was $10 to $20 to reserve a spot on the discounted price. It was about 100 pairs, maybe 150 that he needed in order to fulfill the value he needed to actually go buy a real pair of these, and from there on basically mock it and make it just like these. I'll be showing you the goods, the bads, and the uglies on these. Not many uglies because these are actually pretty dang good and a lot of people have been anticipating these, so I figured I'd make a video on them for you guys. First off, I do not condone the selling of fakes or basically telling people you're wearing reals and this and that. I just don't care. If you're wearing reps, someone wants to know more about them, inform them, tell them what it's about. First off, I want to start with the toe box here. As you can tell, they did a pretty good job. It's a pretty slim toe box. Not the most slimmest you can get, but these are an SB, so don't expect a super slim toe box. The one thing that I don't care for is that the toe box cut is a little bit off center. I don't know if this is picking up on video, but you can see the cut. The divot here and the divot over here are a little bit slightly off. I don't care because it's going on foot, but that could be a flaw that you're trying to see. And let's just talk about the other flaws real quick. In the back, you got these kind of like crowns on the back half. On the top, this is supposed to be flat. A little off center right here on these. Right here, the eyelet for the lace is a little bit off center. As you can tell, not a big deal. And the green, this secondary green that's a little bit darker than the rest of the shoe, it's actually a little bit darker than it's supposed to be. It's not a big deal. Honestly, like, it's hard to even match the color that they have nowadays on these Skunks because they're 15 years old. You don't know if they're faded. You don't know anything about them. Who cares, honestly, in the first place? This right here is pretty dang close, and this is what we wanted, and we got it. And last but not least, the piping on the tongue is slightly the wrong tone. Not a big deal. Extra laces are completely the wrong green, but I don't care. Purples are probably what you're gonna wear with these. These are legendary. Got the stash pack right on the tongue. Soles are good, nice and firm. This is not a sponsored video by any means. This is just for everybody that's been wondering. So if you are looking for a real pair, don't get burned. These are just the little things that you could probably learn if you're trying to buy a legit pair. Insoles are pretty nice. Fidelity is pretty good, but one thing I will note, this foam right here, it's stiffer than normal, so keep an eye out for that. The picture's pretty good, it's pretty crisp. And for the other side, same deal, identical. The foam, like I said, watch out for that. Watch out for this crown. Other than that, these are some great shoes. Only Kicks, they did a great job. Once again, I'm not sponsored by these guys, but these bad boys are going on my feet. I don't see much wrong with these. These are some great reps. This is actually my second pair. I had to red light my first pair just due to the swooshes. They had like some inconsistencies that I wasn't liking, so I was just hoping to get a better pair. Really wasn't that bad, but I was kind of being on the picky side. Not a big deal because you are paying money for these, so you would hope you get something that's as close to as you want it to be. One thing I could say is the stitching is really cool. It's got this rainbow effect. I do have one loose stitching right there. It's not that big a deal, but the rainbow stitching is spot on. These are really good. You gotta be careful if you're trying to buy these nowadays. I mean, these are out now, so it makes us happy, but I would be not happy if someone's trying to sell these as real, because that's not what it's about. These are going on my feet, and that's what I care about. So we finally got the Nike SB Skunk High. I'm telling you, these are some great looking shoes. I wouldn't have it any other way. Back in the day, these weren't hard to get. Yes, they were on the pricey side, but not nowadays. Nowadays, these are going for outrageous amounts of money. I'm not trying to spend that type of money on some shoe, and I don't think you should either. So, this is my reasoning on buying these. No, I'm not fronting. I'm not saying, oh, I got $1,000 shoes, this and that. I don't care. I've been in the shoe game for a while. I want the shoes that I couldn't get when I was a kid. This is an alternative method of getting the shoes. So, there it is, the Skunk High. I will do a close walk around of these, give you all the details so you can see if these are the right shoe for you. For me personally, I love them.